So what I want to tell you today, after being inside this new place, is how these appointments works, and there are several details that you need to take care, so that later you don't complain that instead of your process to be faster, like it's supposed to be, it come out to become even more slow. So the question is, when you are going to this place, to this Hindu temple, there will be a security in the door. This security will ask you to show your appointment so that they can check if your appointment is real or no. And after that, they only allow you to enter you. And if you go with some lawyer or solicitor, they will also allow these persons to enter with you, nobody else. So you cannot take friends, you cannot take nobody else. After that, they will take you inside a circuit that is already predefined so that you go inside the temple for a specific place inside the temple. Inside this place, they will have five different zones. If you check the appointment that you receive from AIMA, there is already the mention of the zone that you have to go. The zone number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So this zone is nothing more than the place where they are organizing the persons to be. Has nothing to do with the category of visa. This has nothing to do with the type of process. Exactly the opposite, especially because all the process that goes inside this place are exactly process of manifestation of interest. So there is no much doubt about this. So there is not special process. So everybody that is going to that place are going with manifestation of interest. They have to sort the kind of place, the kind of manifestation that you submitted for Article 88 or 89. There is no much doubt about this. After the moment that you are inside the place that you have to wait, you don't have to wait too much time actually, because they have several persons there to guide you. And even if you have the zone 1, for example, and somebody is free from the zone 2 or 3, they will take you to that place so that they can speed up the process. So these persons are there just to organize and to manage exactly this kind of situation so that nobody there has to wait too much time, and at the same time the employees of AIMA don't have free slots when there is somebody else with 3 or 4 persons to receive. So even that question is very simple. After the moment that they finally call you, two things will happen. The process there, the internal process, is structured in two steps. The first step is when you sit in the first desk, and they will check your information. They will check your passport, they will ask you the documents, not to make copies of the passport, not to make copies of the documents, just to check if all the documents mesh and all the informations are correct. They will ask you about your email, they will ask you about your phone number, everything. So here, two things can happen. Either when you receive the email before to upload the documents, you submitted all the documents and all the documents are correct. And like that, the first desk it will be very fast for you. You just spend there 3-4 minutes maximum if everything was fine. If you made your homework before and you upload all the documents before, everything is very smooth. In 4 or 5 minutes, you are free from the first desk, and then you go to the second desk. Second desk is when you are taking the picture of you, you are taking the fingerprints, and you are taking the signature. It's not the same way that they used to do in the normal shops of AIMA, because they will take you the picture with a webcam in some computer that they have there. The fingerprints, instead of being the fingerprints of just these two fingers, they will take you, they have a bigger machine, they will take you the fingerprints of 4 fingers, these 4 fingers of the right hand, and then 4 fingers of the left hand. And after that, you have also to make your signature in some kind of tablet that they have there, and the signature needs to be according to the passport. Very simple. After that, there is no payment to be done, exactly because there is nobody inside, nobody that has an appointment in that place that has not done the payment yet. Everybody that goes to that place has a payment already done, for sure, guaranteed. So, what I was going to tell you is, if you have all the documents correct, uploaded in that portal, that they send you an email to do it, everything is smooth. The problem is when you don't have those documents uploaded, or some of them is missing, or the documents are not correct. Because in that case, something very bad will happen. Inside that big structure that they created, there is only two machines to digitalize documents. Two machines for several, around 40 or 50 desks that are there working. So that means that if you don't have all the documents digitalized previously, they have to wait, and they have to wait a lot until the moment that the person that is digitalizing the documents is available to digitalize your documents as well. That means that instead of 3 or 4 minutes, that first step can take around half hour or even 1 hour. So it's better that you don't have to go for this, otherwise you have to wait a lot. And the principal difference between the traditional way is that this time, like I told you, there is not one machine for each desk. There is two machines for around 50 desks. That means that the person that is taking care of your documents needs to insert the number of your manifestation of interest to know exactly where to digitalize this document to. So it's a very slow process. The person that received me and to the person that I was going with told me that when somebody appears there without any document digitalized, this process can take more than 1 hour in the desk. And another thing can happen. If they are already too tired to make this, of waiting to digitalize your documents, there are cases that they don't do it. They simply create a notification and they notify you to upload all the documents later. If you don't do it, your process is suspended. So you don't want to go for this. Better that you make everything ready before. If you don't know how to do it, look for special help, but you have to make it in that short time that they give you to do it, so that when you are going to the appointment, they know already that your documents are correct, that your payment is correct, so that they just do these two things. They confirm your informations and they take you the biometrics. Nothing more. That's why here, in opposite of the traditional shops, they can process hundreds of cases in one day because in the situation that everything is fine about the documents and you make the biometrics, this is a process that can take you maximum 10 minutes. However, if there is something missing, believe me, this can take more than 1 hour there. So either can go very well or can go very wrong. And like I told you, if they have a huge number of people waiting to digitalize the documents, there will be a moment that they have to speed up because they have lots of person coming out. There are lots of person coming in as well. So they have to speed up. They cannot take too much time with one single person. So because of that, there will be a moment that they tell you, look, here is your notification, upload the documents, and when we confirm the documents, you can come again, for example. Otherwise, you are creating um a bad situation for yourself if your process doesn't get completed. So